Okay, in this video I'm going to show you where you can watch Sherlock for free from anywhere in the world. Now Sherlock, as you're probably aware if you're watching this video, is the BBC's adaptation of Arthur Conan Doyle's classic Sherlock Holmes with Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman, I think his name is, as Dr. Watson. And it's really good. It's one of the best adaptations I've seen. It is not for traditionalists, because it's been brought into modern times, so there's computers and mobile phones and all sorts of gadgetry, but it's well worth watching. The entire 4 series are all available from BBC iPlayer free of charge. Now, there's not a huge amount of episodes. There's 3 episodes in each series, apart from, I think there's 4 in series 3. But these are all film length. They're all about an hour and a half. There's no adverts on BBC iPlayer, so there's a lot to watch, really. And if you get fed up of those or finish those, there's lots of other stuff on detectives and murder mystery type stuff on BBC iPlayer you can enjoy as well. Okay, now all you need is a BBC iPlayer account. They're free of charge. You do need a UK TV license if you're in the UK. Okay. Now, if you're not in the UK, you can forget most of that, but there is a way to watch it. First of all, let me just show you what happens if you try and watch Sherlock Holmes from outside the UK. Let me just click on something. This is what you'll get. You'll get this content is not currently available on this device, or you'll get another message. You get a message up here saying it's on BBC iPlayer is not available in your location. Basically, you can't watch it. What has happened is that the BBC has gone to your IP address, checked your IP address, and looked up where it's registered to. If you can see. This is a little site, gpscoordinates.org.uk. Sorry, not .uk, .org. And this basically does what BBC iPlayer and millions of other websites do. They all look up your location and they block you and restrict you or send you to a different part of the site. Just like a big control thing. It's called geo-targeting or geo-blocking or something like that. Basically, looked up your IP address. If it's not in the UK, you can't watch it. But you can. It can be done. So let me just show you how it works. Let's just close BBC iPlayer here. And close it down. So what do we do? Now, you can't change your IP address, but you can hide your IP address. So instead of having to move to the UK, you can actually hide whatever location you're in, whether you're in America, Europe, the Far East, or Africa. You can watch BBC iPlayer by using something called a VPN. Now, a VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, and it sounds techie and geeky, but it's really not. And I'll show you how easy it is to use it now. Okay, well, the VPN I use is dead easy to use and is probably one of the cheapest on the market. I certainly don't remember seeing any that were cheaper. And it's called NordVPN. It's probably one of the biggest in the world as well. This is the client, the VPN client, which you install when you get a subscription. It looks very similar. You can install it on your phone, laptop, PC, tablet, you name it. There's usually a version for most devices. And you can see here, big world map here where all the VPN servers. Now, VPN is basically an encrypted tunnel between your device and a VPN server, which sits at the other end. It's primarily designed for security because it encrypts all your data throughout this tunnel. Now, it really is designed for security and to keep your data safe. So it's worth considering anyway, even if, especially if you're traveling a lot and using dodgy Wi-Fi's, because it keeps usernames, passwords, email accounts safe and secure from nasty hackers. But it has got another benefit, a huge benefit. It can hide your location. In fact, it does hide your location. So if you're sitting in Spain or France and you want to watch BBC iPlayer, for instance, you can change to a UK server. Now, all you have to do is connect your VPN to something that's based in the UK. And as you can see, there are VPN servers all over the world here. Now I'm going to connect to one of the NordVPN's UK servers. I've got a list here. Now you can just click on the map and just get assigned to a random UK server, but I don't advise you do that if you want BBC iPlayer. For anything else, it's fine. But if you want BBC iPlayer, use one of their specially configured VPN servers. Now basically they're configured to stop them being blocked. BBC iPlayer blocks 90% of VPN servers. NordVPN has come up with a solution, and I'll just show you now. And it's optimized a certain number of servers. Can you see these? There's 18, 40, 41, 42, 40, inclusive in these. Any of these servers there you can use to watch BBC iPlayer. Now, what they do is they optimize and they rotate the IP addresses so they don't get detected, which is how most VPNs are blocked. So if you're using NordVPN, use one of these. If you're using another VPN server, check that BBC iPlayer works with them, because most don't. Okay, so let's just get going here. We'll go back to the BBC iPlayer site. Remember now I've connected to a UK VPN server. In fact, let's go and check now. We'll go to this location site again, gps-coordinates.org. And you can see now my IP address is in a different place. In fact, it's not my IP address. It's the IP address of the VPN server. But nobody needs to know that. And it's in the UK. So BBC iPlayer should work now. Let me just go back to BBC iPlayer. Oops. There we go. And let's just find Sherlock again. As we're doing a Sherlock video, we should really go and see Sherlock, but there we go. Oh, there's a documentary there, Killing Sherlock, which is a story of Arthur Conan Doyle, who actually tried to solve a real life case, and a bit about history of Conan Doyle. It's well worth watching as well. Let's go to Sherlock, and let's watch the next one, The Blind Banker. And let's just click on OK. And you can remember we got an error message last time. Here we've gone straight into Sherlock, and it's streaming, and you can maximize it. You can stream that to your TV, watch it on any device. That's all working perfectly. There are, as I say, all the series there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and more like this for other detective. Plus, of course, all the BBC iPlayer's live channel, and it's got a huge archive of different stuff as well. And what I also want to show you, as we're Sherlock Holmes fans here, well, I presume anyway, ITVX. You can now watch ITVX as well if you've got a NordVPN service. Now just click on ITV. Now you've probably heard of this, but if you're not as old as me, perhaps you might not have. On ITVX, there are hundreds of episodes of a previous version of Sherlock Holmes with a guy called Jeremy Brett, and this is a traditional one set in the Victorian times with Dr. Watson there. I can't remember who played him. But anyway, there's loads of these, and it really is very, very good. And if you want a more traditional Sherlock Holmes, I'd recommend it. There's 4 series there and some special episodes as well, special film. It's really good. If you like Sherlock Holmes, I am sure you'll like the Jeremy Brett version too. And that works perfectly well. Let's just click on it. With a NordVPN UK server, so connect to the same ones you did for BBC iPlayer. And click there. The free version of ITVX is supported by adverts, so you'll get adverts. Hopefully you can see there that it's working perfectly. And but you can upgrade if you want to the premium version, which gets rid of the adverts. I've never done it, but the advert version's not too bad. And that's basically it. Now let me just go back and couple more points. You'll be asked to create a BBC iPlayer account. They're free of charge. You'll need an email address. You will need a UK postcode. You can grab any UK postcode. It's like an American zip code. Just grab any one from any business. As long as it's valid, there's no other check. And they will say, have you got a TV license? You'll have to say yes. If you say no, you won't be able to watch it. You can't buy a UK TV license outside the UK, so don't worry about it. Just say yes. And then you can create an account. But also remember, you must have a UK IP address before you create that account. If you go to the BBC iPlayer, you'll see a link to register. And that's all there is to it, really. I put a link to the latest discounts for NordVPN if you want to use that, or if you want to use another VPN service, sure, just grab one that works with BBC iPlayer, but check first. Most don't. Okay, I'm going to stop the video now, and thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye bye.